parents are. I talk to the parents, and the parents say, Pastor, I'm trying to tell him he won't do that. He's not going to listen to me. Then there ought to be a problem at Christmas dinner. Because in my house, if you're out there talking about mess and everything else, there's a problem at Christmas dinner. We do not endorse you living in an ungodly way and pretending like it's all cool. We love you, we appreciate you, but it is not all cool. Where are the pastors? How can a guy that celebrates killing people in his album, making women bend over and strip for him, and shake it and put it in his face, get up and talk on Sunday about God bless you? How in Hades does that happen? Listen to me. I know for a fact, this is not theory, that a convicted, multi-time convicted gun and drug felon who has been arrested and served federal prison time for machine gun violations gets on the pulpit in Atlanta and talks about God bless y'all, so good to see y'all today in the house of the Lord. The fact that you released 6 albums of killing before you got saved, I go with that. I know grace and everything else. The fact that you've released 3 albums since then that talk about the same thing, that is a problem. And let me tell you, Bishop might let you get away with that, but a real man of God will not let you get away with that. Well, what about the grace message? No. I'll give you a chance you fall into sin. I'll give you a chance that you slip. I'll give you a chance. But taking a year to make an album and going on a 25-day tour, a tour date, and singing the same songs, that's not accidental. You're selling your soul for money.
Come on. Come on.
Yes, sir. The sad truth is, if they joined the Nation of Islam, they wouldn't get away with it. We're not going to tolerate that. You're not going to be in here degrading black people. That's not going to happen. You would not get away from that Muslim Mosque Organization of Afro-American. You would not get away with that. But you can come to church, and as long as you're writing that check, everybody's okay with what you're doing. Notice they're not here. We got athletes, we got Jaguars, we got all sorts of people here, we got millionaire businessmen, but you will toe the line, which is what? You make a mistake, fine, I will grace you. But you go out and intentionally degrade and destroy people. I give you 1 Sunday or 2 Sundays, but when I see you justify your sin, you and your tithe can walk on.
Come on.
None of this would exist outside the church unless if we didn't let it exist inside the church.
That's right, Pastor.
Come on.
I want to know how Reverend's posing with this man. I want to be in picture with you. When you're in charge of all black programming and it's on your watch that all the criminals in Jacksonville radio are black, he ought to walk in the party and say, hey everybody, and everybody say, man, get on out of here. But that's not going to happen, is it? That'll break the black code. Black preacher told me, you know why I can't say nothing? Because I can't speak out against my brother getting money. That's the problem. That's been the mindset since they were selling each other on boats. Somebody needs to break the ranks and say, you a fool, you a fool, and you a fool, and you're not coming back on BET, you're not coming back on the black channel while you call women hoes on your songs. And especially, I'm saying, and God bless you all. Where's the preacher? Where's the real preacher that'll walk out and bolo that guy right in this, what was that for? For tying God into your mess. That's what that is. But you can't really say that, Pastor. You're losing friends right now. Why? Because I don't want another 50 years like the years we've had. You know, it hit me. It hit me why Bob Pittman allows 150 times a week for somebody to go on his station and say, kill a snitch. I never understood that. It hit me why he does that. Why would any man in their right mind tolerate a guy getting on television and say, if somebody knows about a crime, kill them before they talk to police? I'll tell you why. Because Mr. Pittman hadn't been on the news with Miss Pittman. If anybody has any information, somebody out there knows what happened to our daughter, please call the police today. Somebody, please. If this is her picture, please, somebody call. He's never needed an eyewitness to say something, which is why he has not even acknowledged the letter. What did he do? He sent the black man out the front door to say, go meet with that pastor. You can't fool me. I know too many black folks to believe whatever lie you're trying to tell me. See, I've walked through Adamsville, I've walked through Techwood Homes, I've walked through Carver Homes, I've walked through Capitol Homes. I know that just because you're poor don't mean you sell drugs. Just because you're poor and you got a single mama don't mean you're a gangster. See, you can't tell me that lie. You might be able to tell the white man that lie, but this white man you cannot tell that lie to, because I've seen too many good people in struggling schools, poor in cities, and everything else come out and never kill nobody, never rob nobody, never carjack nobody, to believe the lies you tell me. That is a lie. God, I pray Mr. Pittman never realizes has to face the mistake he's made. When I was just down 2 months ago with the head of homicide in Jacksonville, and says, here's the problem. A mama stood up and said this. She said, please, will somebody, she cried, please somebody tell me what happened with my son. He was shot in broad daylight in my car, and there were 2 people in the back seat. Why won't they say nothing? He said, ma'am, if they're not going to say nothing, but at least tell me where they were. Ma'am, it's their right. They don't have to say it. But at least tell me who they were talking to. Ma'am, it's their right. And she's begging, well, somebody who saw my baby get shot, say something. And then the station that goes to the black schools with the black audience, with the black DJ at the BET Awards, with the black artists, with the black commercials, with the black, gets on 150 times a week and says, don't talk to the cops, don't talk to the cops, don't talk to the cops, don't talk. How does Duval County let that station go to all the black high schools? How does that happen? How does Duval County Public Schools let that station go to Raines? We had an end of year celebration at Raines. Guess who was at the state? Guess who was at the place? How does that happen? I don't know. I'm going to tell you what, white folks are going. So they fired Paula Dean. Wait a minute now. Don Imus has to use his First Amendment rights more responsibly. You know what's sad about it? School kids get shot. White people get killed in the theater. The whole nation pauses. President. Tears in his eyes. I want to encourage all those that use the Second Amendment to do so responsibly. Nobody can believe that when we don't encourage those that use the First Amendment to do it responsibly. Got a guy in our city that celebrates the favorite song, number 2 song on the thing, which one of the DJs says, here's my favorite song. The opening lines are, I can't wait to kill cops with my AK-47. I wonder what's going to happen when the next time this DJ gets pulled over. I would love to be that Jackson Sheriff. Some she's driver's license. Oh, you like to see the cops get killed with them. You know what? You might need to be here a minute. I hope you're not going nowhere. But no, we don't want that. We want to destroy and degrade the police and mock them. Well, we sure do want them right there when we hear a creak in the night.
Yeah, that's good.
I would love for somebody to go up to that. Go up to Boston, where that cop was killed by those bombers, gunned down in his car. I'd love to just put those 2 people together. Say, hey, this your family that was killed by the police officer? This is the guy that says his favorite song is the one about killing cops. I would love for that. You want to know sick? Let me tell you sick. 15-year-old girl goes to the inauguration to perform in January. She's gunned down a month later in Chicago. Gunned down in the street like an animal. Just gunned down. At the State of the Union address, they invite this girl's parents to sit in the box with the First Lady. It's very honorable, very good. Right behind them on row 2, right behind the mom and dad, is the person that owns iTunes. What's amazing to me about it is, if that was victims of the bombers' family in Boston, that man could have said, I'm so sorry about your loss. If that was Trayvon Martin family, I'm so sorry about your loss. Why could he say that? Because he doesn't sell songs in which somebody celebrates blowing up. He doesn't sell songs in which white people celebrate gunning innocent black kids down. Why can't he tell them he's sorry? I'm so sorry for your loss, but I made tens of millions of dollars this year by black people that celebrate gunning people down like your daughter was. Why? He didn't have no skinhead music on his site. He didn't have pornography on his site. He didn't have no anti-Jew or anti-homosexual music on his site. But he makes millions of dollars a year off of black people being gunned down and celebrate their killing in song. Why? Because he knows that even though, if he put out gay killing music, he'd be on the news tomorrow. If he put out Jew killing music, he'd be out on the news tomorrow. But he knows if he got black folk killing black folk music, his sales will go up. That is the sickness that I'm trying to address in America.